up and sit down.
Howdy guys, Andy here from Big Mech's Workshop Painting Studio, and it's White Dwarf time. Finally, GW started producing White Dwarfs and sending them out again. So it's been a little while since we've been able to do one of these due to the global pandemic getting in the way of everything. Damn you, COVID. So, as always, going to start, just do what we normally do. Just have a quick glance through what's going on. As you can see, got some Thousand Suns and Demons and stuff going on the front cover. The artwork's really nice as always. And it's good to see Imperial guys getting and butts kicked. So, yeah, I approve. So, starting off with the contact from the fans. It's good to see, as always, GW continuing to put the models what people have painted on. Really cool Invictus Warsuit. Now, I don't know if you can have multiple plasma incinerator things on it, but I like it, so very cool there. As always, there's some lovely paint jobs. The Lord of Plague is lovely, really nice. Got a very cool Leviathan Dreadnought in the Salamander scheme. Not as much fire as you'd expect to put on it, but it's got this kind of cool scale paint job on there, so that looks really nice. And Sam Adams has painted a beautiful Ultramarine and a Death Guard Plague Marine. So yeah, really nice work on that one. The model of the month is Abaddon, and well, it's a great figure and it's painted absolutely beautifully. So yeah, really nice work that one. I do like what he's done with the blade, really emphasising the spirits in it. So getting on as always. So this, as always, we've got the Worlds of Warhammer, Worlds of 40k, and that's just a bit of a chat with the games developers and the background writers, talking about what's going on in the background for the 41st Millennium and fantasy. So we're just talking about the various different things about that sort of stuff. It's a regular feature. So on to Age of Sigmar, and we've got Squigs. Now, if you're like me, you'll agree that Squigs are pretty much an excuse. They're the coolest things ever, and they're just brilliant. The Tome Celestial is talking about Squigs and Goblins. This is I believe it's a bit of fiction, or just a bit of the background of them. As always, loads more of the models. The new Mangler Squig's great. I just love Squigs. I think they're wicked. And it's also going to have some new rules for your Squig armies. So some new battalions. So the Moon Jumper Stampede. Special ability: add 1 damage to add 1 to the damage characteristic of Fang-filled Gob, Massive Filled Gob, and Huge Fang-filled Gobs. Weapons might have a unit in this battalion if they made a charge. Also, another battalion is for the Moonbiter Squigalanch. Thank you, GW. After armies have been set up, but before the first battle round, up to D3 units from this battalion can move up to 6 if both players can move after the armies have been set up and the player rolls off. There's also a few new unit updates as well, including a new artifact. For the first Jaws of Mork hero to receive an artifact of power must be given a Sayari Squeamer Squig. At the start of a combat phase, you can pick 1 enemy hero within 3 of the bearer. If you do so, your next hero phase add 1 to hit rolls and attacks for melee weapons by the bearer that target that hero. So that sounds pretty cool. If you've got a nice fighty lord, I guess that's pretty handy. Although, obviously, your mileage may vary on that one. Nice paint splatter. Doing what GW always do, which is the contrast method and the classic style. This is the contrast style, really vibrant colour scheme on the goblins there. It's nice to see new models for the squig hoppers and things. Have been around for such a long time. And obviously, as always, I put in new campaign rules and such in as well with the rules of engagement. Again, talking about the game itself. The Dreadscape is the campaign for AOS this year, this month, and that's got, as always, got the new rules and various different battlefields where you can play. So we'll just skip past the rest of this because it's got the same sort of stuff as you'd expect to see. So, Tale of Four Warbands is Warcry, which is obviously AOS, and it's got the standard format as what's always been put in, just with it being warbands for this time round. So got some really nice conversions and stuff. The Corvus Cabal look great. I do like their models, really dynamic. And this Thormoroid Crusher here is really cool. Obviously, I've not really played Warcry much. I don't know what it does, but it is very big, so that's cool. You've got one eye as well, so it's a bit like a Cyclops sort of looking thing. Obviously, just talking about some various battles I've played, and more stuff about how they've moved on in the campaign. So on to 40k, and we've got a bit of a Thousand Sun theme at this stage. Now, Echoes from the Warp, again, a bit like the other article is basically talking about the game as well, the job as a game developer, and how they go about making the rules. There is one interesting question: what happened to the squats? And the answer he gave was the Zoets ate them. So yeah, there you go. Apparently, it's in White Dwarf, although it doesn't sort of mesh anymore because we know a bit more about the Zoets. So, short story is Necrons and Sisters. Double feature of Sisters Battle this time round in the stories section, because obviously we've got the Fire and Faith at the back. Sons of a War Master. Now, this is a Horus Heresy Army showcase, and these look great. The Horus Heresy stuff is always nice, but the Sons of Horus have a really nice paint scheme. I do like that sea green. And Simon Elson is a guy credited with this, and he's done an absolutely stunning job of keeping the quality up throughout his army, and that is an achievement in itself. Also, a bit of a paint splatter on how to do the Sons of Horus if anyone's interested in painting the 16th Legion. It starts with he started it off with a Cabalite green to get the overall effect. For some reason, he decided to put himself through the displeasure and pain of putting together a Fire Raptor. I would not wish that on anybody because they are an absolute swine to put together. But when you do get it right, it's an absolutely awesome kit to paint, and it does look really well. So he's got a really good finish on that. And a bit of a favourite of mine, I do like Leviathans, but the banner looks great. I'm not sure if that's freehand or a transfer. Either way, he's done a really bang-up job on it. So, moving on from his army showcase, which is, like I've said, absolutely awesome. Warzone Pariah Nexus is a new mini campaign section, I believe. Or no, it's just a bit of a tale about this new area. Don't know if it's going to be a part of this expansion series or just sort of a bit of background about the area. And I'm just talking about the new this area anyway. So, in some of the older White Dwarfs, they've been talking about creating their own Space Marine chapter, and this is a bit more information about the White Dwarf chapter, which is called the Tomekeepers. Got a bit of a weird colour scheme. Don't think the green Aquillas and the red helmet go together particularly well. Well, that's just my take on things. And obviously going into all the details about who they are and what they've done over the period of time where they've been about. We've even gone to the point of converting up Captain Nasim Balturgu, who's the captain of the third company, and he's got himself a power axe, which looks like it's from a Blood Angel, although I could be wrong. Bit of a weird one, but it is a very cool mini conversion, and he's done a nice job on it. So, Age of Sigmar 40k, the realm of Tzeentch. Obviously, we're talking about with Chaos, you can talk about both sides of things, and we being all Tzeentch. You can't do Tzeentch without Thousand Sons or Keepers of Secrets. And right here, there appears to be two. One's in yellow. Okay, there you go. A yellow Keeper of Secrets. A lot of change, not Keeper of Secrets. Excuse me, I've just stopped the world rotating or something with that stupidity. Also got some of the other things what are knocking about in the region as well. This is a corrupted Leviathan. It just looks like it's flying around, but it's actually fully corrupted apparently. It's got like loads of eyes and things on it, so yeah, that's definitely not a good look. Really cool. Some more 40k type stuff now. Got some various different colour schemes for the Thousand Sons. Given the new rules, I'm probably going to be putting some Rubik Marines in my Night Lords. Because 2 Rubik Marines holding a battlefield objective, definitely going to be a pain to shift. I've got different colour schemes. The reverse colour scheme looks really nice. Gold armour with blue trim. I like that. It really does break it up nicely. I've got some very vibrant Scarab Cult Terminators, and this awesome conversion. I don't know where the head comes from, but the paint job beautiful. Basing your armies, so obviously got a bit of a hints and tricks on how to get a really nice, interesting base theme. This is Tzeentch inspired stuff. Got weird sort of gemstones. Very quick and easy to do. As always, another paint splatter. This is Horus. Pardon me for failing to remember the name there for briefly. They've also given you 2 different colour types. One's a darker one for what is apparently the realm of shadows. One is a very vibrant pink, which is the realm of light one. So we've got a couple of ideas there. Blue Horrors, of course. Since now they split again, although it's a bit more complicated than it used to be. And this weird fiery thing, what looks like it's made out of Lord of Change heads. I'm guessing that's some kind of ongoing spell from Age of Sigmar. I've even given you the methods on how to paint that bad boy up. So we've got an Adeptus Titanicus battle report. As always, I'm just going to give you a bit of a heads up of who it is. It's right. We've got it's on the surface of Calth, Legio Presagius, and Legio Infernus. I'm gonna skip right to the end because we don't do spoilers here. And a nice big spread of the terrain of ruins of Scylla from Lord of the Rings. This is being done absolutely beautifully. The paintwork on it, even the resin, Really, really nice. And I believe this goes on a fair old section, going into how he's gone about doing it, as well as the paint colours and what have you. So he's even given you tutorials on how to build mini rafts, what Gothmog has. So if anybody's interested in making that sort of stuff, this is definitely worth having a look at. And as always, at the end, Fire and Faith is a regular feature of the White Dwarf. So what's going off in the studio at the end? We've got some a hell of a lot of painting type stuff, because obviously people ain't been able to get around for games so much, so people are still getting the painting done. And next month, the Silver Templars and what looks to be Necrons. Now, no doubt that's going to be very focused on 40k due to the massive changes what's getting brought in the next couple of months, with the new codexes and the new rules focused towards weapons and obviously Space Marines of all types. So I do believe that the next couple of months are going to be fairly 40k focused. And there you go, guys. This is the first White Dwarf in a couple of months. So a lot of paint splatter type stuff in there. So loads of interesting painting techniques. If you're into your fiction, so obviously there's a couple of short stories and some new stuff from Fire and Faith. Bit of a mixed bag of this one. No real focus on particularly which game it'd be geared to. Although it definitely favours anyone who plays the Tzeentch factions. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this one. It's been a pleasure as always, and I hope this helps you out in some way. Always got to thank you guys for watching, and if you're interested in helping us out, even in the smallest way, please hit like and subscribe. Also, check us out on Patreon. You get a whole bunch of benefits for as little as $1 a month. Speaking of Patrons, can't go without thanking our Patrons. So, massive thank yous to the Orc Boys, Matt, Ludwig Hofbauer, D-Wack, Mark, Dave, Tom, Spiky Dude, Warren and Ben. You're our top Patreons, so thank you guys. We couldn't do this without you. You help us keep the lights on and keep the content flowing. So thank you for that. Massive thank yous for watching this video. Also, check out our affiliate links in the description, where the Outposts and Element Games, you get a standard 15 to 20% off with additional benefits for using our affiliate links for you as well. And we also get 5% store credit or additional crystals. So everybody wins. It costs you absolutely nothing. It's just using that affiliate link whenever you buy something from them two stores. So please do check it out, and we'll catch you in the next one, guys. Take care, and bye-bye.